The next week we meet Groveton. We beat them, I believe it was 51-8. That was a pretty good game. Not a great game for us, but a pretty good game. Well, we get to Barbers Hill Monday, and you'd have thought we had gotten beat. Gene was so mad at us he couldn't see straight. We all knew we didn't play great, but we had played St. Augustine the week before. We're playing a mediocre, and we knew they were mediocre when we went into the game. We knew they were not St. Augustine. But after this Groveton game, this is the episode where they took us into the plowed field. And we practiced, and we practiced. And I'm thinking the whole time, my gosh, Armstrong is over here who's got 2 bad ankles. We're playing in clods, this big around that are as hard as rocks. There's no difference between gumbo mud that's been disced up and a rock. And we're out there and we're scrimmaging to death on this. And it's the same thing. Gene takes every player that's not on the starting offense and puts them over there on defense, and we run our offense, just run at them till like it was just unbelievable. We get all the way down to the canal, which is a good half mile away that we've scrimmaged. So we've run a half mile. We run a half mile 4 yards at a time against our first team offense against maybe 27, 28 players over there, and we're making 4 or 5 yards. It wasn't like we was making first downs or whatever. We were just going to run the play however many long it took to get to that canal. And then we have to run back. They're screaming at us. Capella's running, they're screaming at us. We run all the way back. We get back finally to school property, and they let us stop. And I'm stopped, and right beside me is James Tilton, our tight end and defensive end. And his eyes are sunk back in his head about this far. But I can tell, because I've been knowing him my whole life. He's wanting to say something to me. He's wanting, but I can't talk. He can't talk. We got no air. There's not enough in Texas at the air in Texas at that time. Finally, after just we get our breath, he looks at me and just incredulous. He just can't believe and he goes, Doucette, who won that damn game? I said, James, I don't know. I don't know anymore.